Graveyard just got a huge buff. My setup just got a huge buff. So you know what that means. It's time to play some Goblin Hut Graveyard. So if you look at Grand Challenges, the Goblin Hut is kind of everywhere. Like, everyone's using the Goblin Hut. I don't think it'll necessarily be... Well, actually, no. It's going to be popular at the end of the season for sure. Because it pairs so well with the Goblin Hut, or with the Skeleton Barrel. And there's just a lot of it pairs well with the Graveyard, it pairs well with the Miner. There's just a lot of combinations right now that can use the Goblin Hut and the Skeleton Barrel. Or just the Skeleton Barrel, I guess. So we're gonna play that. He snowballed, so we have to snowball also to keep it off our tower. So he has Balloon Cycle, he showed Log, he showed... Yep. So I'm thinking he has like Bomb Tower, Balloon Cycle, like Snowball. That's what it looks like. With like Snowball and Log. So I guess we'll just play the Knight in the back. And then go ahead and just poison that. And we'll have the Goblin Hut ready if he decides to go Balloon. Which will probably be the smart play. Looks like he does. That should fully counter that. Oh, maybe I didn't even need that snowball. I thought the snowball plus balloon hit would, you know, kill the Goblin Hut. Looks like it didn't. So I'm thinking we could keep going in the left lane, but we kind of want to go same lane as him, but at the same time he doesn't have balloon and cycle. So we're just going to cycle the Knight in the left lane for now and try to get down to poison. Okay, we'll play the Baby Dragon at the back. And then... Looks like we can just Graveyard since we have a good elixir advantage. We don't really have to go same lane as him in this matchup. Not that big of a deal. I'll try to poison that, kill it. Looks like it walks out of the poison. But that does mean that our Graveyard can get some more damage. So we'll play the Musketeer same lane, ready for the balloon. Play Skeletons. I'm going to start a Goblin Hut in this lane since I have the Musketeer in the other lane. And here I just have to make sure he doesn't snipe it from the river. So we're going to just attack. It looks like he's just going to sacrifice that tower probably. So we just need to defend our tower. There we go. We almost get the 3 crown. So that is a good victory for game 1. And yeah, the only matchup you're really going to struggle with this deck is going to be like the Expo and the Log Bait. So if you verse a lot of Expo and Log Bait, feel free to put in like the Barb Barrel instead of the Snowball. But I would say in general the Snowball is probably a little bit better. It's just kind of like you're going to need the Barb Barrel. I don't know, in certain situations or certain times of the season you might be getting a lot of bad matchups. So going into this next game, I like to play Goblin Hut first with this deck, but I don't like to play Knight first. I'd rather cycle a Baby Dragon over a Knight, because you don't want them to activate the King Tower if they like rush the other lane when you play the Knight. But that's really only versus like good players who are going to do that. You're going to cycle the Knight in the back and they're going to activate your King Tower. So in most situations it's okay to play the Knight first play, but if you're trying to be super safe, you want to just save the Knight and play like a Baby Dragon first, or Musketeer, Skeleton, Snowball, you know. Anything but the Knight. Also, it's good to save the Knight for defense, because it's like your only real ground tank. So we're going to play a High Musketeer, since he showed the Ice Wizard. I think I'm just going to poison this. He probably has a Graveyard deck also, but I'm okay playing a poison on a Goblin Hut. So I can just block the bridge. I just have to be careful now. So we'll play the Goblin Hut in the back. Then we're going to have the bridge block ready. There we go. Very good. The Goblin Hut should help out a little bit. I'll also play down a Baby Dragon to make sure we don't take too much damage. And plus the Baby Dragon will counter push, so it's definitely worth it. It would have got like a couple more hits on my tower. Forces out a Baby Dragon from him. And probably shouldn't Graveyard. I'll probably just cycle a Musketeer in the back now. Which will bait the... hopefully bait the poison, and then I go with another Goblin Hut. So we played the Musketeer in the back. I'm gonna play a low Goblin Hut, that way he can't poison everything. I'm gonna see if our Musketeer can actually kill this. We'll try to protect it. Looks like we do protect it, so we're gonna Graveyard since we got down that protection. And then I'm just gonna poison, because, like, why not? I have a Goblin Hut down, and I can just block the bridge, so I'm not too worried. I just have to make sure he doesn't, like... Oh yeah, I blocked the bridge. So I'm gonna play a Musketeer over here, trying to kind of avoid the poison value. It'll be hard for him. If he poisons that, I don't think it'll fully kill the Musketeer if he wants to hit the Goblin Hut also. So we're gonna protect our Musketeer again, since he didn't poison it, and we're probably just gonna attack here. We'll play a high Musketeer, try to snipe that. I don't know if it'll hit. Okay, it does hit. We sniped it. Nice. And there we go. That should be a good game. We can just cycle to one more poison. I'll just Graveyard just to be safe. Got the bridge block ready. And there we go. GG with another win. So with this turn hand, we're probably just going to try to cycle to a Goblin Hut. We don't really... Ooh. I think I'm just going to do that and not even Graveyard. I don't have a Tornado, so I can't just, like, go all in. Otherwise, I won't be able to defend his push. It looks like he's just going to ignore everything. Wow, what a good player. So skillful. So... we might lose this game because we had a super bad cycle. That would kind of stink. Do have a lot of Spear Goblins down. And our Spear Goblins are all gone. Nice. Man, that's what I'd love to see. Golem first play. Goblin Hut last card in hand. Wow. Ah, that stinks. I guess we just... I mean, we have to go to with the Graveyard at this point. Just have to hope to make something happen. We're not going to take his tower here, but we can ignore this baby dragon now. So we kind of have damage on both of his towers. I don't know. This is a winnable situation, but not ideal. If we would have had Goblin Hut, like even one card sooner in cycle, we could have easily defended our tower. So that was kind of just like unlucky. Of course, he's not goleming in the back now because he knows that I have a counter in hand. Wow, what a nice guy. So Goblin Hut one tile lower. And I mean, play the Musketeer over here. Problem is, I kind of think he can actually lightning that. Okay, good, he can't. He's going to be able to defend this so easily. That's questionable Night Wish by him. Gonna snowball to try to get some damage. Try to DPS it down. Okay, so we get his tower, it looks like. Yeah, I think kind of a mistake on his part. Looks like he gets a NATO that lets it lock onto the tower, but I don't think it's that big of a deal for us. I do probably just have to let that Musketeer die. We're gonna play the Goblin Hut here. The only problem is he can super easily kill this Goblin Hut. So we gotta make sure we can cycle to another Goblin Hut so he doesn't outcycle us here. Gonna protect this as much as possible. That Barb Pearl didn't really do anything. Gonna play a Musketeer here. Just keep protecting everything. We don't really want the goblins in the right lane, that's the problem. So he lightnings that. I don't know if that's the best lightning. Gonna see if a knight is next card in cycle. It is, so we're just gonna attack in the pocket now. And get a nice valuable poison. I'll probably even snowball. Just to get some tower damage and hopefully kill the Night Witch also. Okay, the Night Witch does die, that's good for me. So I can use Baby Dragon to counter this if he golems in the pocket. And then that's not going to get any damage on the tower because we pulled it to our king tower, so that's very good. So we'll just knight here. Probably won't have enough elixir for mini P.E.K.K.A right away. Looks like he does play the mini P.E.K.K.A. I don't think he can play it on top of my musketeer, but I'll have the skeletons ready. I'm thinking I go with a baby dragon in the pocket here. We have the poison down. I think it's a mistake by him. Playing the Night Witch onto my graveyard every time. He should try to be defending without the Night Witch. There we go, got the win. We beat the dude who played the golem first play. So first is Gerald here. I'm gonna play down the knight. I see spear golems, I assume he doesn't have tornado, so hopefully he doesn't activate king tower. Yep, he doesn't. Okay, so we have to poison this because we don't really have any other good counter. Dang. This deck is super annoying. Unfortunately, we had not the best cycle. Okay, so skeleton barrel, man, it is strong now. I gotta make that in my next video. It is so strong. It is so annoying. You can't counter it with like a musketeer anymore. You can't counter it with a baby dragon. It's too fast. It just gets to your tower. So we're gonna assume he doesn't have a big spell, and we're gonna try to block this lane. We need to go same lane as him. If we go opposite lane as him, we're kind of just gonna lose. We had the knight. That's gonna get too much damage on our tower. Like, it's ridiculous how strong that is. We have the poison ready. A few rascals. Yeah, we're just gonna poison that. Okay, we gotta save the snowball for a skeleton barrel. Looking decent. He's gonna have to respond to that. I don't really know. Why does this deck have Ice Spirit? I'm not really sure. I faced this deck earlier and had Ice Spirit also. I don't understand the Ice Spirit. It seems kind of random. Okay. We had to play the musketeer, otherwise it's gonna get too much damage. Yikes. They're gonna need to revert some of these balance changes, I'm telling you. It is actually like a joke. Look how quickly he's cycling. Good news is that's a pretty good answer. He's gonna rascals here, so we're just gonna have poison ready. Yep, there are the rascals. Can't really have a graveyard, otherwise we're gonna have to sacrifice a ton of damage on our tower. Well, we can deny the lane now with musketeer. Oh, he has bomb tower too? Wasn't really expecting a bomb tower. Gonna play the knight here. And honestly, I'm just gonna Goblin Hut again. Wow, that skeleton barrel kind of annihilated our Goblin Hut there. We can't attack now because we used our poison. So instead we'll just cycle musketeer same lane, which is also a good play because yeah, I'm gonna try to protect my musketeer, predict that. Wow, the protection didn't really work. So we're gonna keep going same lane as him. I mean, we're pretty even right now. We gotta play it on that tile so that it actually defends. And I'm thinking we go with the musketeer in the back. This will counter it. Okay, since he minored, I'm gonna have to snowball. I wasn't gonna snowball, but he did play the minor. I'm thinking I just stack more goblins, to be honest. When in doubt, stack goblin huts. That's what I always say. So we're gonna try to knight on top of the rascals. Our knight's probably dead. Okay, there's his arrows. So we probably just attack here. We're gonna get elixir for poison pretty soon. Unfortunately, I'm not gonna hit the spear golem, so they might walk into it anyway. I think I'm just gonna snowball the tower to hopefully get more damage and to also kill the spear goblins. And looks like we're gonna take the game. So, man, a really annoying deck to face. But we knew how to play the matchup. Well, I learned how to play the matchup because I lost to it earlier, and we come away with a victory. So this, I'm thinking this is going to be our last game, because we recorded quite a few games. And now I'm just going to snowball, to be honest. Ooh, I guess we'll just play a musketeer in the back. Don't really want to waste my Goblin Hut, because this already looks like it could be... I don't know, it could be like a balloon cycle, it could be a hog cycle, so we just don't really want to... do anything too risky. So I guess I'll just do this. Play Goblin Hut same lane. Play it one tile lower. Assuming he has like Giant probably. So I don't actually need the defensive Graveyard. Well, now I might since he played the Dark Prince also. Oh. I think we can defend this. Oh man, that would have been such a good counter push if the Sparky hadn't shot. Now he just zaps, yeah, and it's all dead. So we can't really play our Goblin Hut is the problem. But we have to. Whatever, we're just gonna play our Goblin Hut anyway. We don't really have any other play. And he doesn't have the Earthquake and Cycle quite yet, so it'll get a little bit of chip damage. I think it's worth it. Fly the Baby Dragon over the top. Then we'll play a low Musketeer. I would like to defend this. We're just gonna let that hit our tower a couple times. Because this should be a pretty good opportunity to attack. Well, unfortunately he blocked the bridge. Dang, we're gonna get down a poison just to kill that Musketeer. Still should be a good amount of damage though, because we have an elixir advantage, so still was worth it to attack. We're just gonna cycle Goblin Hut again because, like, I just have to. I just have to take the Earthquake damage. It doesn't fully counter it. So we're gonna Knight actually to protect it from the Earthquake. That way we can actually counter it. Play Skeletons here. So that should be a pretty solid defense. I'm thinking to just attack here. And actually, that is game. So coming away with the victory. That is one thing about Goblin Hut also now. It doesn't get countered by Earthquake. Like, it doesn't. You have to Earthquake it, and then I think you can also log it, but you have to like delay your log a little bit if you want it to actually fully kill it. So yeah, Goblin Hut is, I don't know, man. I think it's gonna need a nerf. I don't think it's broken, but I think the thing is, it's just like back to the reason they used to nerf it. It's just annoying. You know what I mean? It's really good. There's really no other way around it. But I think what's even more annoying is the Skeleton Barrel. I don't know. I feel like I don't mind annoying cards as much as most people do, but there's no question that like the Goblin Hut and also the Skeleton Barrel are going to be really strong in this meta. So yeah, make sure you give them a try. Make sure your deck has counters to them, and make sure you leave a like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Turn on notifications, and Vulkan out.